Good morning. It's almost afternoon. Hey, Team Ruby, how are you? Hello, new stylists. I am so excited because I know there are many new people on this Facebook page today. Over the last few days, I've seen lots of people being welcomed, lots of people being added, and I am so excited that you are here joining us. So I wanted to do our regular Wednesday lunch and learn. I usually do this at noon, and so I'm going to wait a couple of seconds to see if there are some other people that join us. If you join us live, make a little comment below down there. I've been watching YouTube videos, and they're always like, focus down, comment down there, or links below. It's so funny. Anyway, Nerdy Nummies YouTube is hilarious. My daughter loves it. We're bakers, and so if you haven't checked out Nerdy Nummies, it's so cute. Anyways, comment below that you're here so I know that you're joining us. But if you are new and you are just seeing this for the first time, you will know every Wednesday I do a quick little lunch and learn to share kind of what a hot topic is. Maybe it's hostess coaching. Maybe it is what are the new marketing messages for February. Maybe it's how to book a trunk show from a trunk show. Lots of different things that I just love to share from my knowledge as being a stylist. So for those that don't know me, I am Christy Goodman. I am your upline executive director and the founder of Team Ruby. I've been around for about 8 years and I love Stella Dot. I am definitely drinking the Kool-Aid and one of the biggest cheerleaders. I love my jewelry every day. Is this not the cutest necklace? I'm getting my hair done today, so my hair's in a ponytail, but I'm looking cute in my Old Navy girlfriend tee, and that is, or boyfriend tee, and that's why I love our jewels. So I was intrigued by the jewelry and then got really fell in love with the business opportunity and being able to do this flexibly around my family, my two little girls who are no longer little. They're 10 and 14. They were a year and a half and 5 when I started, and so they know nothing more than accessories in our household. But we are so excited to have all of you newbies here with us. So today, with it being February 1st, and I mentioned a second ago, if you're joining us, comment below so that I know to say hello to you. But I am a little early because I have a hair appointment, so I usually do this at noon. But I wanted to go over just briefly a few messages for February. So hello February, the month of love, the month of pink and red. I actually have a pink and red trunk show that I do every year with the hostess. That's a fun little theme. I love themed trunk shows. And they love getting everything pink and red, from M&Ms to Dove chocolates to cupcakes, and they always color their beverage pink. And so that's a fun little thing. But it is the month of love, and there are a few things that have popped up today, being February 1st, that I wanted to just review. Hello, Shannon. I see you're joining us. Happy you're here. So I've got a little list, and then I want to give you some ideas, because I think first and foremost, what I want to remind you guys of, or notify you if you haven't noticed yet, the sponsoring special has been extended. Yay! And honestly, I'm so embarrassed. Let me look really quickly in the lounge because I forgot the date that it's been extended to. And so if you are listening and you know for sure, post it. Here we go. We've sent it this through the 7th. Yay, an entire week. I can't remember exactly. So through the 7th. Why do I love this? Because people, unfortunately, are sometimes driven by fear. And so many times they wake up with maybe remorse that they didn't take advantage. And now is the time that we have to reach back out to those people and let them know, oh my gosh, you didn't miss out. Our sponsoring special has been extended. In fact, I had a gal that had responded to one of my videos I sent her saying that she had a really busy January and that we would connect and do coffee in February. So you better believe she is on my list to reach out today and just say, let's do coffee. Maybe this is a sign, this is the universe speaking, that we have a week additional in this sponsoring special for us to chat. So sponsoring special has been extended. Huge news. Okay, second thing, did you guys see that for all of us that book a February trunk show, go enter it in the lounge, you are going to receive a code for one day during February. You're going to be able to shop additional samples at 50% off. Woohoo! So if you were one of those people that you were right after Christmas, you didn't do much, sampling because maybe your Christmas budget was overextended, or maybe you were just traveling. I mean, I know that happens. So you have the chance to be able to shop additionally for one day in February at 50% off just by booking a February trunk show. How awesome is that? So date your show, reach out to your hostess, do, I heart Stella Dot trunk show for Valentine's. Get what you want, get what you really want Valentine's trunk show, a Galentine's trunk show, lots of fun ideas. Tina Gore is doing a get what you really want for Valentine's trunk show with one of her hostesses. That was a fun theme. Get it booked. Get it dated, put it in the system. It has to be in the system for them for home office to be notified that you've done it, and you are going to receive a code to shop 50% off one day during February and get additional samples. Okay, so love that. Third thing I think is fun, and then I'm going to give you some ideas. Oh, so I've booked 5 shows in the month. Does this already count? Tab, yes, ma'am, it does. So proud of you. And you sponsored 1 or 2 people last month, so cheers. So yes, if you already have one in the system, you're going to receive your code. If you don't have one in the system, get one in the system. Go book one. But did you guys see our Greater Gemstone team is doing our fun Moto Jacket incentive? So for every stylist that sells at least 1,000 PQV, you get an entry into 10 Moto Jackets being drawn for. So I am so excited. We did this last year and it just added so much fun to the month of February. All of us ladies need a little love ourselves. And so all of us are going to have the opportunity. So for every 1,000 PQV that you sell, you get entered in. Each 1,000, you get an entry. So sell 1,000, you get 1 entry. Sell 2,000, you get 2 entries. Sell 3,000, you get 3 entries. And we are going to be giving away 10. So that's just icing on the cake. That's just fun. I'll be notifying all week or all month long who's hit 1,000, who's hit 2,000, and all the entries that you guys will receive into the drawing. So love that. But I wanted to take a second to backtrack and talk about that special, because I could not be, I'm getting warm, I could not be more passionate about bringing people along in this business. And I wanted to share a few ways that you can take advantage of this extension. Oops, I just received a phone call. You could take advantage of this extension and reach out to those people that you really know would love this. Maybe they don't know it yet. You really think they would have fun, that they would be great stylists. Maybe they're those gals that are on Facebook all the time and you're like, you are so present on Facebook, you could do great with this, because obviously people watch them. So here is what I suggest doing with the sponsoring special extension. So number 1, what I had success with, and I'll just say, and this is not to pat myself on the back, but it's to build my credibility, so hopefully you'll listen. I sponsored 4 in the month of January. I'm super excited because these women are excited. That's what makes me excited. It's that newness of, oh my gosh, they have a lot of potential and they all have a different story. One of them hosted an online trunk show in December. She was really engaged hostess, just loved the experience. So I just continued to tell her, you should do this. You really enjoyed this. And when the special came out, let her know. And sure enough, she decided to take advantage. 2 of the gals are gals that I've been talking to for over a year. The timing wasn't right then. And so one of the things that I really wanted to focus on today with you guys is the value and power of gentle persistence. And what I mean by that is that it is up to us, because we are the driver, it is up to us to let people know what Stella Dot's doing. People are not going and looking, most are not going and looking to see, what Stella Dot's doing. People are constantly building their own lives, and when opportunities come your way, then they have the opportunity to walk through the door or not. And so what I have found is that by keeping people in the loop on what we're doing, they can take advantage or not, based on the timing if it's right. And so every time we have a special, every time we have a collection release, I will reach out to let people know. Wanted to let you know. We have a January sponsoring special or a new stylist special. I know we had talked about this in the past. The timing wasn't right, but it's such a great deal. We've never done this before, where you can actually earn back your $199 investment. I don't know, maybe the timing's right now. I just wanted to keep you in the loop and let you know, and I'd love to chat or have coffee or something. If you're curious, let me know. That's it. I probably reached out last month to, I don't know, maybe 40 people. I should go look because we do say it takes to reach out. For every 10, you get one person grabbing on. They were all people that I had a reason to want to reach out to. Maybe they shopped often. Maybe they love the hosting experience. Maybe they are just that accessories girl that wears a lot of accessories and I just thought she might like it. Maybe it's a gal that's mentioned to me that she is wanting to go back to work. Let me think about who else. One of the gals is just somebody that is in my database that gets my repeat customer emails and thought it was fun. That's why I enter people in there. She was somebody that actually hadn't even purchased from me, and I entered her email address into my contacts because you just never know. So my suggestion is reach out. Maybe you regret not reaching out to some people last month. Maybe you've thought of some additional people and you're like, oh, it's too late. It wouldn't give them enough time. Don't think like that, because what I have found is that people actually need that time for it to simmer. Maybe it's some new people you reach out to now. They might join now, but they might just be that person that joins in April, that joins in June, because they've had time for the seed to be planted, it to kind of get fertilized. You remind them about Stella Dot 3 or 4 times throughout time. And then finally it's like, I think I'm ready. Maybe something happened within their life and they're like, Christy keeps mentioning that Stella Dot thing. Maybe that could be an opportunity for me. People need us to remind them. And by being persistent, gently, calling it gentle persistence, you're just reminding them. You're just keeping them in the loop, and that gives them the opportunity to know so that they can make the choice. That is the only reason, you guys, that I have sponsored for people. That's it. It's just letting people know. Not feeling like I'm bothering people, just feeling like I'm offering a service. I am serving them with something that maybe could be really beautiful and fun and joyful in their life. That is it. And yes, if they have an obstacle, if they have an objection, of course I chat them through it. But the most important thing is I am just reaching out and letting people know that things are available. So I had done that through sending many videos. I've shared many of those videos on this team page for you guys to see kind of what I'm doing, because it's very simple. I'm going to share another one today because I want you to see how simple it was. But I really feel like this video, the personal of seeing me, I'm always showing them my cute jewelry. Oh, Stephanie's here. She was one of them that received it. Showing them my cute jewelry, so of course that they can see what we have going on. And then they feel more of a personal connection when they can see your face. Stephanie actually told me she felt like it was very personal and that it was a good way to do it. So I loved getting that feedback. So I encourage you, who could you send a video to? Maybe it's a friend that shops with you often. Maybe it's customers that shop with you often. I actually went through and looked at customers that had spent $100 or more. And I reached out to those people because who knows, maybe this is something. And I just let them know. If you're interested in learning a little bit, I would love to share more. And if you're not, maybe you know somebody that is, because maybe they will refer you somebody who really needs this in their life. Think about your past hostesses, those that loved the experience. Maybe they were the one over there, searching Pinterest for recipes, or maybe they were like super eager on their Facebook event and really chatting with people and sharing their arm party. Maybe it was somebody that was eager to get that 4th order. Maybe it wasn't a stellar trunk show, but she was eager to get that 4th order so that she could get hostess rewards. Like, there's so many things that could show you signs of those that enjoyed the experience. So go look in your database. Who were your hostesses that you've had, and who was really eager? Let's see. What about your friends that just love jewelry? Now, Amy Heron, who's the new stylist that joined yesterday, is a gal that went to high school with me. We reconnected probably a year ago, and she is always wearing beautiful jewelry. And I just was like, Amy would love this. And so that's really why I reached out to her. She actually was a hostess. She became a hostess after I reached out. She wasn't ready for the opportunity. She became a hostess. And then just through giving her gentle persistence, keeping her in the loop over time, she decided to join. The timing was right. So those are some people that you could reach out to. Here's another idea. What about posting on your social media? Now, let me preface this by saying, do not consider posting on your social media like taking super action, because it's not going to yield the results that the personal reach out has. But here's the caveat. Wendy Gray, one of our fabulous directors, had posted on her Instagram last night. She said, I posted at night because I knew my mom friends were up. And she said, what are you waiting for? now's the time. And she put the image of the sponsoring special. She had a gal message her, oh my gosh, this is incredible. I wish I would have heard about this sooner. So then Wendy, when she saw it this morning, reached out and let her know this special had been extended. This gal is actually interested in bringing a few friends along. So who knows? Have you posted on your social media? Have you publicly let people know that this is something they could do? And then the third thing is, what about emailing your customer base? A scrappy email. Just, you can export them, put in an email, put the image of the special, and just mention, I thought I'd reach out. This is an incredible special. I know my customers are my best Stella Dot lovers. Maybe one of you is interested in learning more about the stylist opportunity. This is such a great deal. I couldn't help but not share. You might get somebody to respond. Like I mentioned, fabulous new stylist Olivia, who joined last month. I've never even met the woman. I take that back. I met her at a vendor event. I don't even remember her face. It was probably 500 people there. Got her card, entered her into my database. She received an email. She got looking on the site, signed up without even talking to me, and a week later texted me saying she was one of my new stylists. I never received an email saying she had joined. And so, again, nothing I had done, but it's putting eggs in a lot of baskets. And when you put them in a lot of baskets, things really do perform. So I want to wrap up because I'm headed to get my haircut and let you guys know you are in control here. You can do this. And when you take action in one of these ways or in many of these ways, you will get traction. We have such an incredible opportunity with Stella Dot, the flexibility that I can go get my haircut at noon, and do this around my kids. I was having coffee with a lady at 9 this morning about my husband's business. I love that I can work this flexibly. I love that it can bring in an extra $300, $500, $1,000 to somebody's budget. That's huge. And it's flippin' fun. So who could you reach out to? Whose life can you change? We got 7 more days to take advantage. Cheers, ladies. Let's see if anybody... I know, Stephanie, seriously, when you see this necklace on, you're like, oh my God, I gotta have that. But anyway, wait till you get your Jumpstart credits is what I suggest. Okay, bye you guys. Go take advantage.